All right, man, we back. Mercy Sports Talk, we in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss a video, another video. At least that's the way it's supposed to work. And training camp started for the Lions yesterday. And Snacks, Damon Harrison, aka Damon Harrison, Darius Big Play Slay are starting training camp on the non-football injury list. So they not starting camp. Now, could mean a couple of things. Could mean they working on a restructure of the contract to push some final year money to this year, and then they thinking about paying one or both of that, giving them extension next year or moving them next year. Or they ain't, passed the conditioning test. Now you go to camp, you got a conditioning test you got to pass. Now, I would think Slay can pass that conditioning test. Now, Snacks probably not. Probably be the one that you think couldn't actually pass it. Or just physically, since they haven't been in camp, they just want to ease them back in. They both vets. And like same thing I said for like Ricky, John Francois, if he came back. Hopefully they get Mike Neal. Mike Neal should be in Detroit today for them to sign him. They need him. But, like I said, Trey Flowers, a lot of veterans don't need camp like that, especially Darius Slay. He been with Detroit quite some time, but it could mean a couple of those things. I think, or they could be working on a contract extension. I think you from Bob Quinn and from Martha Ford perspective, you could be seeing more of a restructure of the contract. That's what I think you see, a restructure of the contract. I think you will see, maybe some next year money could push to this year just to keep them happy. And like I said before in my other videos, that's what happened with Julio Jones. With the Atlanta Falcons last year, Julio Jones, they restructured and pushed some money up and gave some incentive to play last year. Come on, bro. Gave him some incentives to play last year. And people in Detroit can't drive. So that's what happened to him. And he's still waiting on the contract. And Arthur Blank promised him and said he gonna show up to camp and he believe he gonna get his contract. He said he gonna go for 3,000 yards this year. Julio Jones. I wouldn't put it past him, but he probably gonna have like 2 or 3 touchdowns though. People who follow football. And yeah, man, maybe do some fantasy talk as well too. But I won't be too concerned. This ain't like 2 rookies. This is another guy that's on the non-football injury list. So I think either something getting done contractually or they just want to make sure they physically in shape. And I ain't worried about it. Damon Harrison came right into the fold last year and single-handedly fixed that run defense. So they'll be in camp at some point. But it leads me to believe that some contractually is about to happen. And if I had to bet my pretty penny on it, it's going to be a restructure of the contract. It's going to be pushing some last year the contract money up to this year to financially satisfy what they want and then get a contract next year. I think that's what it's going to be, in my personal opinion. But like I said, it is what it is. Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate the love, support. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the video for your boy. And we're going to keep putting it down, man. One time for the one time. We gone.